Welcome to week 1 of the Habit Shredder Challenge. This week, what we're going to learn to do is actually build small, stackable, simple habits that'll formulate a routine that you can take with you long after the 21-day challenge has finished. Now, the main goal of this week is to build 2 habits. We're going to build an early AM hydration habit by drinking 40 ounces of water within 4 hours, and we're going to build a simple movement habit by walking every day for 12 minutes. Now, the key to week 1 is to actually use our doable and optimal frameworks, which means we understand that you have multiple stressors, you've got different styles of days, and not every day you're going to be able to do what's optimal. So we need to figure out a way to do what's doable. So what we're going to learn is how to apply each one of these habits under stress so you can actually succeed moving forward. So in the next slide, I'm going to show you the difference between doable and optimal. So what is doable is the most bare minimum that anyone can do at any time. So that's drinking your 40 ounces in 4 hours and completing 12 minutes of a sustained walk. If you cannot walk for 12 minutes, patch it up. Maybe do 6 minutes in the morning, 6 minutes in the afternoon, as long as when you hit your head on the pillow, you complete 12 minutes. This will be the most optimal way to run the program, starting with a cleanse drink, either a morning margarita or an apple cider vinegar. One is not better than other, it's really just which one fits your palate. Each one starts with 4 ounces of clean water and half of a citrus. I like mixing lemon with the ACV and pouring 1 capful of apple cider vinegar is the actual formula, although I do too because the literature does say 2 tablespoons of ACV does help reduce insulin. So it can help with blood sugar. So if blood sugar management is something you're into, definitely hit the ACV up. So after the cleanse drink, we get that down. The next thing we're going to put in our system is our graminos. Now the graminos is a blend of BCAAs and greens. Whether you choose caffeine or not is completely up to you because branched chain amino acids come in both forms, caffeinated or not. So choose your own adventure. I personally like the caffeine, so here I'm going to put 2 scoops in. And I'm going to now add my greens. Cool. So I'm going to do 1 scoop of greens. That's the serving size. I'm going to just dump it right on in there. And I'm going to look for my cap because I always lose it. And you want to shake vigorously. This stuff is a little bit grainy sometimes, so really mix it up. Now, these are some pro tips for you. You can add a piece of ice if it's not going down well. Sometimes it can be a little thick. So the ice can help make it more palatable and digestible. Also, you can thin it out by using a touch more water. I recommend 16 ounces across the board, but you can definitely use 20 or 24 ounces. Totally up to you. Again, this is going to be your drink, so you can add, subtract powders and waters however you want. Now I'm going to go for my walk. Amazing. That's the optimal way to stack it. And I understand that might not fit in everybody's schedule, but that's the best way to do the program. Now, a couple of questions are going to come up and I'm going to address that in the next video. Common questions. First, I wanted to address graminos. You do not have to drink it in the morning. Some other unique ways that you can apply graminos is 1, you can drink it later in the afternoon around 1 o'clock. A lot of my clients sometimes complain that there's too much liquids in their stomach in the morning. With the cleanse, with the graminos, and the water's just too much. You can drink the graminos maybe at 1 or 2 o'clock. Most people have an energy dip, so drink it right after lunch. Or you can use it later on in the day. If you work out at night, you can use graminos then. Or you can use it in the morning during your workout. Again, those are 3 different strategies that you can use and apply graminos. Another common question with graminos, what if the full scoop is kind of irritating my stomach? Back off to a half a scoop. Last but not least is drinking your water within 4 hours. You don't have to drink it within 4 hours. You can drink it in 5 and 6. We're just trying to give you a deadline that usually allows you to hit a goal quicker because you actually have a time commitment. Now, a couple of little nuanced pieces. Facebook, posting, accountability. So to actually win the cash prize, yes, you do have to like or comment on 3 people's posts. What that's also going to do is help build community and help build support and a motivation team when you're not feeling the best. And also the accountability piece is stepping out of your comfort zone and posting either a small little type or a picture of you walking, your shoes, or even a video. We love videos in here, so if you want to take videos, awesome. If you forget to post that day and you still want to get points, just let us know. We do kind of run off of the goodwill. We just are kind of going to believe you. So please be honest. If you forget, if you check the challenge from last year, it's totally cool. Just be like, hey, I forgot to post. We know you have 1,000 things going on. Just try to be honest and consistent. So now we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of the program. Next day prep, otherwise known or abbreviated as NDPs. What NDPs really are simple action items that are going to help reduce the friction points so you easily succeed. It's 2 minutes of prep work the night before so you can hit your doable optimals without any problem. That's going to increase the neuroplasticity in your brain. So you're going to rewire your habits for literally health automation. You're making success very easy because let's be honest, you might wake up late, you might forget to do your graminos, you might forget to fill your water, and you're out the door and now it's 1 o'clock and you're not hydrated, you don't have your graminos, and you start to feel crappy about yourself, and the cycle continues. So let me show you some easy things to help you and create your own NDPs. So number 1, just make your stuff the night before. So what I do is my graminos are made right here. Even though you guys do see me make them every morning, I always have one in here. All right. And then I fill up my 40 ounces of water so I can grab those and go, because I drink most of my stuff actually at my desk. Now, if you are doing cleanse drinks in the morning, have what I call hydration station set up. So we have our water, okay, our filtered water. It doesn't have to be filtered, but I'm lucky I have filtered water. I have my glass that I'm gonna drink out of, salt, apple cider vinegar, lemons, and limes on the bottom. You really can't see that, so I'll tilt it down for you guys, okay? That makes everything really easy because in the morning you want everything to be rote. You should be able to do this horrifically hungover without the lights on. That's how easy it is, because what we want to do is minimize brain usage. We want to minimize brain power because you need all of that for the rest of the day. I want you using as minimal brain power. So if you're looking around for a glass, or you forgot to order your graminos, all these things, then your habit gets pushed aside. So put the stuff out the night before, make it easy, make it successful. Now, one thing and one big tip to help you guys succeed is to make sure you carry a water bottle. I have multiple water bottles set up around the house. I know this sounds ridiculous, but it's really important that you understand your weaknesses. For example, I lose everything. So I have multiple water bottles all over the house that are filled. So I take this, I put it at my desk, and I always make sure that my water container is an arm distance away. You will be surprised, and I don't know how many clients I've dealt with, that if their water bottle isn't right next to them while they drive, or right at their desk, or within an arm's distance, is going to be less successful when completing these simple habits. And you guys are going to see this when you start going through the program. We want to eliminate friction points to increase adherence in your ability to be successful with the habit. That way, again, neuroplasticity, we can start to massage and reinforce positive behavior change. So those are your NDPs, your next day prep for week 1. Just a quick reminder on the app, if you are using it, guess what? Your habits are pre-programmed in there for reminders. Your 40 ounces of water are in there. It'll pop up as a reminder, and your 12-minute walk. We really did want to make sure we took care of all of the thinking so you can just do and you don't have to be stressed out. Also, if you want to do any sort of workouts, your workouts are programmed for you. They're done for you. They're follow along. They're very easy. Remember, you do not have to work out as part of the challenge. Also, don't forget to go into your PDF. We hooked you up with a Google Sheet to keep track of your points for the $500 cash prize. All right, everybody, I'll see you in the challenge, and best of luck this week.